What is up, you guys? Back at it again with another video. This is going to be the start of a new series of the build that I'm going to be filming. It's going to be me boosting my E46. So I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of all the parts I have, what's going to go onto the car, and kind of the setup I'm going to be running. So let's get into it. So right off the bat, Turbo is a T04E. It's a Chinese version. It's basically like the equivalent of like a GT30 size turbo. Got the cast manifold that I'm going to be running as top mount. This is technically a bottom mount manifold, but I'm going to be flipping it over and running it bottom mount or top mount, sorry, for simplicity's sake. Over here we got all the fueling. I got Bosch 980cc injectors, Quantum Fuel Systems E45 340 liters per hour E85 pump. I already said E85, but huge shout out to them for sending that out. I also got my injectors from them. I will link that down below. And then we got the oil feed and return lines and everything. Got this from Rally Road with the Vanos banjo fitting for the feed, top mount line. This came with the kit I got. Got the intercooler, all the injector spacers needed for the kit, air filter that we're gonna need, boost controller and all the vacuum lines. I got a 5-bolt to V-band flange or downpipe adapter, I guess you could say. I'm gonna run that so I don't have to run just the stock 5-bolt downpipe. This will make it a lot easier to fabricate a downpipe. Like I said, turbo, all the gaskets needed, blow off valve with the vacuum lines and all the fittings, wastegate with everything I need. Got boost gauge. Under here is my AFR gauge. Like I said, intercooler, and then over here I have all the intercooler piping I could possibly need. Everything comes with the kit. So that's a quick little setup. I'm sure I'm gonna run into problems on the way, but as of right now, this is everything I have gathered. So to go a little bit more in depth, this is the 5-bolt downpipe that came with the turbo to run bottom mount. This won't work. So instead, I got this. This is the same bolt pattern as the hot side of the turbo. Right here. So basically, if I could line this up properly, like that. You'll basically run it like this, V-band, downpipe out this way. And it just makes it way more simpler. I don't have to cut that. I don't have to do anything with that. So now I just have this. Bolt this down, obviously with the gasket, and you make your downpipe off this. Makes it easier to remove, easier to install, easier to fabricate, just the way to go. Alright, so my goal for the whole boosted setup at the end, I'm trying to make around like 350 wheel. It should be more than doable. 10 PSI is what I'm looking to run. It should be more than doable with the injectors I'm running, the fuel pump I'm running, everything. It should be more than enough. So we'll see if I can make it. Still got to figure out a tune and all that, but we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna also be going through the car as we're doing this and just cleaning up some stuff. There's definitely some, not really issues, but some stuff that's not done correctly. So I'm gonna go through and make sure everything's done right. I want to have a solid car after this. So few examples is my power steering fluid still leaking. A few videos ago I tried to stop it, still leaking, so I'm gonna probably have to replace all the seals on the power steering lines. Another issue is I have a can holding on my intake. Had to fix that on the track because power steering fluid was leaking, went into the intake, and the car did not like that. So gonna do that, just take the time and clean it up. Whole thing's kind of dirty and gross, and just wanted to go back to being a nice car. So what is up, you guys? It is a different day, but that's besides the point. That was the first episode of the boosted series. I just gave you guys a quick little walkthrough of all the parts I'm gonna be running, and yeah, the next episode I'll be going through the whole fueling system. We're gonna get that all installed, and then I'll update you guys more and more as the series goes on, and we'll hopefully get this car done sooner than later. So hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next episode.